Hello. I'm going to wrap up on the day's adventure with this Bear Ups Incognito. Just spare a moment to see how the regrind is turning out. Basically full convex. You can kind of see that if you track what's happening in the reflections there. Good. I really like the knife. I'm glad I got it. Turned out kind of about as well as I'd hoped. Well, maybe I'd hoped for 0 issues, but, that wouldn't really be realistic now, would it? This is ugly. I've been mulling over it here. I had the idea to make a piece of carbon fiber, but this, the weave is different for one thing, and for another, it's very thick. And I do have this where the weave is also different, but at least it's, totally different. And that's quite thin. So I might look into making a piece to fit in here. And I also thought that if I were to open this up and get in from the other side, I could affix this with a couple of little nickel silver pins, and then that would actually look pretty sweet. But, again, I'm coming back to would this knife be worth it for most people? Probably not, because it's got too many issues out of the box, right? The edge is burned, the pocket clip is no good, and it's really ugly when you take it off. There's a bit of front to back rock, but I realized looking that all that would be down to is the stop pin here. If that stop pin were a little thicker, then you wouldn't have any of that trouble. So that, is not it's not a very technically difficult fix. You just need a thicker stop pin, but you have to disassemble the knife. You have to come up with that. Maybe I need to find a machinist to make it for me. I also think maybe I could just hammer it, and maybe I can make it kind of squish out a bit, but probably not, actually, because it's probably chamfered at the ends or whatever, and tails in there, and I would just be smashing that. So we'll see about that. Knife is perfectly functional with a little bit of rock, but I would just love it if it didn't have that. Then it would be that plus the regrind. Now I think it would be worth to me as a knife. You're talking maybe $400 now for this knife. Because of the way, if this were $400 and it were performed like this does out of the box, and the polish were really good, and this none of these issues and stuff. Man, it's an awesome knife, really great. Of course, according to also my understanding of the steel so far, which is that it's really good. It felt really good. Working the steel on the stones seemed to respond really well. Got really nice and sharp. And that's a major thing that I'm interested in, is how good the blade is. So yeah, a little bit of real world testing. I got some things. With cable ties on them. I also have a blister pack. I also have an envelope, so I can just take the paper off this. I don't have any printer paper or anything around here, but I'll just take this piece of paper here. Just remove the bank statement. Okay. Whoops. Anyway. That's why we cut it with a knife. We like a clean result. Yeah, so this is being as thin as it is now, especially I thinned out a lot up towards the point as well. I'm interested to see how well this blade is actually going to handle, doing something a little bit more challenging than kitchen roll. Let's just go all the way around for good measure. That'll give us a bit more data, or a bit more of an interesting experience, or whatever it is. I'll up on something here. Let's go. Yeah, no problem. After that. So, cable ties, or zip ties. I was looking for some. I couldn't find. I'm sure we got a box somewhere, plenty of zip ties in it. But all I came upon was these two, and then this as far still packaged Titan scraper that probably just is like a piece of metal with a bit of a bevel on it. So I just bought it. Never used it for anything. So let's use it now for a zip tie test. I mean, this is nothing. Right? It's absolutely nothing. These may be a little more significant. Double them up. Yeah. Right. I got myself one of these things, and I found that it also has cable ties on it that need to be removed. So, I'd rather not scratch up the blade or the item, but I think we're just going to go in this way for convenience sake. I don't see how this is going to cause a problem for that tip. I'm going to have to try and do it a little bit more nasty, like that. Yeah. Oops, sorry, didn't get that one on camera. Yeah. Okay. No more zip ties. No, not that one. One of these is full. Okay. Now I'm nervous. This one makes me nervous. This one actually makes me nervous. It's a challenge. Can I push cut? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me first see if I can cleanly push cut an empty matchbox. See if we can do that. If we can't do that, then no sense in moving on to the next thing. I guess I want to go it this way. So that's kind of harder. Well, of course, if the matchbox were... Ooh. Okay, well, like that then, yeah? Right. I haven't had as much practice at doing this on matchboxes as with kitchen roll and stuff. I feel like maybe part of the thing with the kitchen roll is just having good technique from hours of cutting kitchen roll. Okay, let's try. Yes, it is full. Also, this one apparently has a lucky match in it, which is one that goes the other way around. Oh, and it's got a twin here as well. What I will do is try and cut not right in the middle there so I could get some use out of the matches. Oops. I slipped. I messed it up. I messed it up. Well, let's try again. Maybe try a slicing cut, see what happens. See, I made it through one time with the Rockstead, and it's on camera. It's in a short video on my channel. But I think I did get some edge chipping as a result. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm about to call it a day on this. Although, you know, maybe just wearing some gloves or taking a piece of rag to bear down on. Give it one last shot. Also putting on some weight. Okay, well, certainly that should have done something to my edge. Yeah, hell, that's nothing like the Rockstar. Nothing doing. Probably asking a bit too much. I'm even seeing a little... Is that a ripple there? Well, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine, no problem. But no Matchbox pushcut. Well, okay, we've tested the limits. Done for the day on this one. Thanks for watching.